international financial transactions to mortgage banking stuff to huge real estate development stuff to you, and we have the cash to do it. Which is probably why we were buying, probably not because they liked us. And you wouldn't believe the people who did it, how wealthy. And every time I said no, right? Because if I said yes, then I would take away from you. I would take away from your life. I've been offered a lot in my life, other women. And I said no. I want to get killed. Number two, because I'm committed. I'm not looking for a new God. I love Jesus Christ. I'm not looking. Because I don't want to spend the next 3 months and 3 years and 30 years trying to figure out why you haven't grown. And you better not ask me, because I'm going, do you ever listen to me? Because you that are getting what I'm telling you, you're wrong. It's not a game. Well, that's just your thing. You are so strong in there. Okay? What? Someday you're going to know. This is the greatest business in the world. This business doesn't have a worker. This business doesn't have to have a bunch of employees. You don't have to have buildings in this business. My dad's construction company, he had to have 20 pickups, 3 cranes, at times 1,000 employees to get something built and something done. Always fighting with the union, always in court, always being sued, always on the phone. He said a day didn't go by, at least 6 to 7 to 8 people a day would call him up and say the terrible, terrible, you know what word to him. And that was every day. And he said, that was business. I don't know what to do with that. Nobody's ever said that to me in my whole life, in the business building. Certainly have people outside of the business that are free. I have always just stood on principle. Got in my car and drove my tires on. Came home at 12 o'clock or 3 o'clock in the morning, just me and my car going down the road. I'm looking up to my son, looking at God and saying, how come I know I'm not? No show after no show, after no show, after no show, after everybody telling me it's a pyramid, it's stupid, it doesn't work. My uncle did that, my dad did that, so your uncle and dad are a bunch of quitters. Even though I know your uncle and your dad are really good people, the only difference between your dad and uncle is I'm not a quitter. And that's why we have what we have today. And I'll bet your uncle still has been quitting things, and I'll bet you he's still broke. And yet for some reason we still keep listening to these people. They have nothing we want. They don't even have the marriage we want. They don't even have the car we want. But for some reason you let your damn sister bother you. It has never made any sense to me. I don't get it. And you take the only years, you only have so many years, and you flush it because 1 and 2 or 3 comments each other. It amazes me. You are such good people. God doesn't make junk. We're all in it. There's no question about that. You're a mess in a big way. We all are, because we're sinners. Saved by grace. I'll promise you, if you want to change and do the right thing, you will. You're all going to argue, so don't think, I can't believe much we argue. Well, actually, it's really not you. We have to. If you don't think Julie and I have a couple of good bash outs, you're wrong. They're different today than they used to be. I don't have